Shalom Israel. The ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0, the 50th annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General Yahanna bought out the entire hotel. Lock in your hotel room now. For more info, contact Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a low rate, call Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy Trials. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof what the Most High did to the Egyptians.
Kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. Tall rifle all and done. Boy like a done.
I want to know why on a $20 bill, you remember when Bin Laden sent those planes into the World Trade Center, into the Pentagon? On a $20 bill, it shows you that jets went into the World Trade Center and went to the Pentagon on the money.
Right, you're talking about when you... What's your question though, brother?
My question is, why was that on that money before this happened?
Hey brother, don't be a conspiracy theorist. Like you said, somebody took the dollar bill and folded it a certain way and said this the tower's falling.
It shows that.
That's not real. You know what is real? Blacks dying every day.
Yes, I know
getting
that.
shot and killed every day. So don't and what people won't believe, like they'll believe that dollar sign, right? But what if I showed you slavery in the Bible and belonged to the children of Israel? And that's why we in this condition. Would you believe that?
I believe that.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68. We spend a lot of time following conspiracy theories. Y'all remember when Nipsey Hussle got killed?
Yeah.
What's the first thing they said? A sniper killed him. It was center mass. It was a military operation over a rapper dying. As if black people don't die every day over disagreements. As if black people don't die over dice games. Let you be playing CeeLo and you stop the 5 and lose, and y'all ain't never heard of black people dying over that? So why should we be surprised that Nipsey Hussle got killed over an argument? That's the way black people die every day. But we will believe a conspiracy over believing the truth of the Bible. So I'm going to read you why we're in this condition. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Read that, please.
From the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Do y'all ever wonder why we're still in this condition? We're not the only nation that's been oppressed. We're not. Other nations that have been oppressed, hold on one second, let me see. Other nations that have been oppressed have all gotten free. The Chinese went to war with the white man before, right? They got Chinatown. They got their country, right? The Arabs at war today. They got the Arabs town. They got their country. Black people have been attacked by 3 races. The white race, the African race, and the Arab race. The Arabs erected and constructed the ships. The Africans caught us and sold us to the white man, and we've never got out of this condition. Do y'all ever wonder why that is? Have y'all ever wanted the solution, the cause and the solution as to why we're in this condition? That's not a conspiracy. And I'm going to read it. When you read Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, it's talking to the children of Israel. And it said, read verse 1. Verse 1. Slaki, read 28 and 1.
Go forth.
No, you right here. Read 28 and 1. Read that, right there.
Con out of what con? And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
Where?
All nations.
Now, we were told we would be above all nations. We were told that we would be above every single nation on the planet. They teach you that God loves everybody, right? They teach you that we're all equal. But the Lord just said we would be above. So why does the Christian church teach you equality, but we're on the bottom? If there was a such thing as equality, we should have the same thing as the white man, as the Chinese, as the Arabs. So the wealth that they have, we should have it. The stores that they have, we should have it. The healing and rest and relaxation that they have, we should have it. But there is no equality. They are purposely putting themselves on top and us on the bottom. You know why? Because we don't have this knowledge. We'll have all the knowledge of every conspiracy. Let a rapper die, an entertainer die, they'll tell you it's a blood sacrifice. All kind of nonsense you'll hear. But we'll run from this knowledge. Where if we follow this knowledge, we will be above. Now take me back to 68. So now when you read the first 14 verses, it talks about the blessings we would get. How we would be on top. We would set precedents. We would be the rulers on the face of the planet. But then it also said if we disobeyed God, we would be cursed. This is one of the curses. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
That word Egypt, or the land of Egypt, the name of that land is not really Egypt. Egypt is a Greek word. The land of Egypt belonged to the Egyptians or the Matazarians. That's their actual name in Hebrew. The reason why they call it Egypt, Egypt is a Greek word that means bondage. And Egypt was synonymous with where the children of Israel were at one time in bondage. You know how they got out of that bondage? The Israelites didn't cry to Pharaoh. They didn't plead to Pharaoh and say, give me a gift, give me a trinket like we do. Every time something happens to black people, you know who we cry to get us free? The white man.
Right.
What other race of people? The Arabs don't cry to the white man to get free. They fight the white man. The Chinese don't cry. The Jewish man, nobody cries to the oppressor to get free. They join themselves. When the Haitians got free, they didn't cry to the French. They fought the French. 1 second. That's how they got free. We don't get free by crying to the white man. That's why we're still in this condition. You got to go to a power greater than them. The Israelites cried to the God of Israel. And when we celebrate the Passover, you know what the God of Israel did? Killed the firstborn sons of the Egyptian to show how special you were. That's what the Passover is about. He passed over the Israelite sons and slaughtered the Egyptian sons. That's how you get free. Now, they call it Egypt because it's our bondage. And God said we was going to get brought into bondage or Egypt again. Read.
By the way,
Read with what?
with ships.
Now, why does it say with ships? The transatlantic slave trade is our voyage here to America. For you Hispanic brothers who went in slavery first, they like to make it seem like the Hispanic brothers and the black brothers ain't the same. That's why I wear this shirt called Black and Brown Unite. Because those are our brothers.
Right.
And the transatlantic slave trade started with our Hispanic brothers. When Christopher Columbus punk ass came over here, he enslaved the Taino Indians first and started the transatlantic slave trade from America to Spain. And then when they got tired of taking them, then they came to Africa and brought the Israelites from Africa to America. We share that slavery together. That's how it starts. Now, that's how we got over here. That's why God said we're going to be brought over here with ships. Keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You know what the one thing we ain't never seen? Our homeland.
Right.
Y'all can talk about y'all from Africa, man. There's over 40 countries in Africa. And when you go into any country, that country has cities and subsidiaries and everything in there. So when you say you from Africa, what the hell does that mean? Are you from Tanzania, Mozambique, Botswana? Yeah, I know a couple of them. Ghana, Nigeria. I mean, which country in Africa are you from? And if you was to go to that country today, would they receive you? The Haitians tried that. The land of Haiti tried to join the African Union. You know what the Africans said to him? You ain't African enough.
Right.
That's what they said to him. They rejected the Haitians trying to join them. But you call yourself African. So we've never seen our homeland. Even if you was to go visit Israel, it's still not your land because you don't own it. I went to Israel and visited. First they tried to hold me in the damn depot. When you first get there, they try to hold me in the immigrate like they didn't want to let me through. And even when you see the land, it's still not yours because it's run by white people. We would never see the land of our homeland because we rejected the laws of God. Keep going.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Shall be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
The Lord said that these people who we be sold to will be our enemies. So why does the Christian church tell you the white man is your friend now? Why would you believe the people that sold you raped and killed your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, your uncle? Everything that you have in America is off the blood of your ancestors. How do you honor them? By trying to love the people that did it to them. How do you, like the Jewish man don't love the Germans, and nobody faults them for that. Nobody faults the Jewish man for absolutely hating the Germans, because they know the reason why the Jewish man hates the Germans is because they put them in concentration camps, because they slaughtered them. So why are you giving your love to the white man? Why do y'all fight? Y'all know how much fight we get on the streets when we say we should hate the white man? When we shouldn't love the white man? What reason did the white man give us to love him? That's what I want to know.
Right.
What gift has the white man give us to say, love me back? What trinket? What smile? What friendship has the white man give? God does our brother how the brothers in North Carolina let a white man in their church. The white man waited till they was praying for him and then killed them. And as he's shooting them one by one, they're still asking for mercy from the white man. And the white man gave them none. You know what's the saddest part? They forgave that devil the next day. But I guarantee you, nobody forgives the brother that shoots another brother. Nobody forgive a sister if she take your man. If that sister takes your man, you'll never forgive that sister. But we look for every single way to forgive the white man. So what I'm telling you, brother, don't believe in conspiracy theories. That ain't a conspiracy. We was brought over here in slavery on ships.
You're saying it's a conspiracy thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's got to be a fact to that.
Is there a fact to this?
It's got to be a fact
So
to
what?
that.
Now let me ask you this: what's more important? The white man. Thank you. The white man towers falling is not important. Listen, let the towers fall. Let DC fall. Let Disney World fall. Let everything in America fall, because as their kingdom falls, our kingdom rises. You understand, right? All right. Let me get this other brother's question. What's your question, brother? What he said was, repeat your question in the mic.
I said, do you believe that Christianity was created in order to keep black people in debt to the white man?
Hell yeah. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all see this image right here? Y'all look at this image right here, right? Now, for those that don't know, and this is a good psychology lesson, whatever God you spiritually serve, you're going to serve the nation of that God. And when you read the Bible, get Revelations 1 and 13. Everybody, this is what bugs me out the most. Y'all ever ask a black person, what's the color of Christ? You know? You heard he's brass. And as if it burnt, that means he would be black, right?
Yeah.
Right, he would be dark like you would be, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know when y'all ask black people what's the color of Christ, they all say, yeah, I heard he was black. I heard he might be black.
Ain't no heard, he is black.
Right. Thank you. What did they call Paul? Did they call Paul an Egyptian? Yes. So if they call Paul an Egyptian, that means Paul had to be a brown man as well.
Exactly.
That's why they thought he was Egyptian, right? So why do they give you this white image of Christ? And remember, Christianity is supposed to be about truth. It's supposed to be about equality. It's supposed to be about love. So if Jesus is black, why would it really matter to white people to make him white? Say it again. You goddamn right. Because the white man knows white people are not going to worship a black God. The white man requires a white God. And let me tell you something. The Arabs require an Arab God. The Chinese require a Chinese God. Y'all get where I'm going? The black, one second. So black people should require a black God. A God that belongs to them. Now, Christ is not God. He's not. He's the Son of God. But him being the king, your king should also be your people too. We should not have a king or ruler over us who is not our people. You understand? So when they created this image, now when you close your eyes and say, "Now lay me down to sleep," you know you think about this bastard. No. I know not you, sis. I know not. I'm saying you in general. So now, when you close your eyes, you think of him. So now imagine when you see the white man walking every day, he oppressing you, and he bothering you, and he's harboring you, and he's abhorring you. When you want to get vengeance on him, you know what you think of? This bastard. And you say, "Well, I love Jesus, so I gotta love the white man." And so now you psychologically and spiritually have subjected yourself unto him. When y'all go into the research, we found out a while ago that during slavery, they would give a special slave Bible. Pull that article for me, Kurayala. They would give it, Kadazar might have it too. They have a special Bible, they had a special Bible specifically for slaves, where they would take certain verses out, or push certain verses. The verses they would take out were any that would make you rebel. Any verse that they thought you would read that would make you rebel, they would take it out the Bible. But every verse that would make you feel like God is all love and make you feel all squirmy, they would push that. They would teach that. Thank you. They wouldn't want to tell. They would not want to show you that. So to answer your question, Christianity is all about that. Right. That's what Christianity is.
I feel like this was created in order to bring us to America, to get us, to America. That's why this is called the Promised Land.
No. Now, as far as that goes, what America looked at us and looked at our Taino brothers, our Latin brothers, they looked at us as the labor. So they, and the Christopher Columbus, we got the book Black Indians, Kadazar, give me that Black Indians book right there. Let me show you a little bit of history. Hold on, let me get this page. Hold on one second. Just bear with me 1 second. Kadazar. I'm going to show you our history, how they brought us over here, and they used Christianity for. Like, Christianity was the fuel, because how would you make a nation that naturally would fight? How do you make them docile? You got a page? No, I'm going to read it. Slack it. Now, this is a book called The Black Indians. No, don't you want. This is a book called The Black Indians, right? And in this book called The Black Indians, this is how, when we first came over here, the Indians wasn't our enemy. Y'all know how like they always like to tell you in history like the Indians owned slaves, how black people owned slaves. Right. That's not how it started. Right. When blacks first came over here, we united with the Indians to fight against the white man. Right. The white man in his divisiveness, you know what he did? He allowed Indians to own black slaves. Because what would that make black people do? They would stop their hatred for the white man and then turn their hatred toward the Indian. If you let blacks own black slaves, the black slaves going to stop hating the white man and hate black people. So that's why they would let Indians have. So don't let nobody in history try to say, well, I can't mess with the Indians because they own slaves. That's the white man's divisive tactic to keep us further divided. I'll show you that in this book too. So now in this book here, I'm going to have the brother read page 26. This is page 26 of the book Black Indians. Read that here, right there, the title first. It began with Columbus. For the people of the Americas, the arrival of Columbus was hardly a blessing. Like they make us celebrate Thanksgiving every year. Every year, like if you celebrate Thanksgiving, you got to be the most horrible black or Hispanic person on the face of the planet. That's like telling a Jewish man to celebrate the Holocaust. That he got to celebrate with the Germans. Not celebrate the Holocaust by himself. He got to celebrate the Holocaust with the Germans. Like you celebrating Thanksgiving, huh? You celebrating 4th of July? Like to celebrate the 4th of July, when the rockets red glare, we were still being transported on ships. We were still getting killed and murdered and lynched and robbed. When America got free, that wasn't our freedom. You know, they got the Declaration of Independence right after that. When it said all men are created equal, that wasn't talking about us. When you celebrate these holidays, these is the white man's glory over killing you. Thanksgiving is about your murder, about your bloodshed. That pigskin and that football, all of them traditions come from Thanksgiving. You can't even find the Cape Buffalo. They used to kill all the Cape Buffalo because that was the Indian source of food and clothing. So they would kill all them buffalo so they wouldn't have them food and clothing. That is not something you should celebrate. Keep reading.
On his first day, October 12th.
It's the first day Columbus got there. The very first day Columbus got there. Read.
October 12th, 1492. The explorer wrote in his diary, I took some of the natives by force.
By what?
By force.
He said the first day he got there, he took the native Indians by force. Keep reading.
He later found the original inhabitants.
Now, after he took them by force, this is what he said about the native Indians. And this is every white person. Listen, I know the white guy at your job, he might be cool to work with at your job. Just understand he hates your guts. He does not love you. He loves his people. So when you go to your job, just do your job. Don't go there trying to convert the white man to your religion. You want to go there and drop the truth on the white man. If a white man want to believe in white Jesus, let him. Just you don't believe in white Jesus. White man want to celebrate Christmas and all that, let him. Just you don't celebrate that.
That's right.
You understand? Y'all see sometimes we debate white people, right? In front of here. We debate white people for y'all. Because most black people won't like y'all a special set of black people today. Y'all special. Because most black people will only listen to us if we confound the white guy. If the white guy's standing here and try to come with his knowledge, when we beat him, then black people say, oh, he might be right. Because he beat the white guy. Y'all special because y'all listening without that. So that's the only reason we entertain white people. You don't even have, it definitely is. At all. That's why when you at your job, you ain't got to teach the white man. Don't teach the white man the Bible. You ain't got to tell him nothing. Just do your job, all right? So now, this is the first thing Columbus said when this is what Columbus said about the native Indians. Read.
He later found the original inhabitants to be tractable, peaceable, and included. There is not in the world a better nation.
Now, he said, after seeing and chilling with the native Indians, he ain't found a more peaceable, tractable people on the face of the planet. There ain't a better nation that exists outside. Ain't that nice for the white man to say? Go ahead.
And adopt our ways.
And adopt the ways of the white man. In the name of that blessed Trinity, let me see something here. Hold on, just bear with me 1 second. I always do the music, Salaka, I'm sorry. Read where it says Christopher Columbus, please.
The Christopher Columbus, whose unique seamanship and courage had opened the Americas to European penetration, also began the transatlantic slave trades.
No problem. Y'all see that? They teach y'all in history that slavery was when they brought the Africans over to America. That's not true. Slavery started from Christopher Columbus coming to America, and he took 1,100 Taino Indians to Spain. Out of that 1,100, only 300 survived. You know what Columbus said? That's still good business, because this is free labor. So in the name of Christianity is how they slaughtered all of us. So why would we want to be Christians still? We are in essence the perfect slave to the white man. They can beat us, rape us, rob us, malnourish us, not feed us, and we still look to him for all of our answers.
Shalom, Israel. The ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0, the 50th Annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General Yahanna bought out the entire hotel. Lock in your hotel room now. For more info, contact Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a low rate, call Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy Trials. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof what the Most High did to the Egyptians.
Kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. Tall rifle all and done. Boy like a done.